If you've ever typed something like, can sit-ups burn belly fat, or does apple cider vinegar actually work into Google, this video is about to save you years of frustration and about $100 in sketchy supplements. Today I'm breaking down the 25 most Googled weight loss questions and telling you the truth no fitness influencer, detox tea brand, or weight loss guru wants to tell you out loud. From belly fat myths to fat loss injections, let's get into it. This gets spicy. All right, let's hit the biggest ones first. Question number 1, can you lose weight just by walking? Absolutely you can. Walking burns fat, reduces cortisol, and doesn't wreck your joints. It's literally the most underrated fitness move you're probably ignoring. I've made a whole video on it, so go check that out if you haven't already. Question number 2, can you lose fat by only doing cardio? Technically, yes, of course you can, but without strength training, you're likely sacrificing muscle too. So let's always remember, more muscle equals better metabolism equals long-term wins. And anytime you're in a calorie deficit, you're gonna be losing weight, cardio or not. Question number 3, can you lose fat by just lifting weights? Of course you can, if your diet is on point, of course, but lifting builds muscle, which burns calories at rest. It's not fast, but it's sustainable. And of course, it doesn't matter if you're not in a calorie deficit, even if you're lifting weights and doing cardio. Question number 4, can you lose belly fat with just sit-ups? Nope, 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 nope. Sit-ups build muscle, but you won't see abs until your body fat drops. Abs are made in the kitchen, not by crunches. Question number 5, which antidepressants cause weight loss? All right, so first off, I am no doctor and this is not medical advice in any way, shape, or form. Some antidepressants like Wellbutrin might reduce your appetite, but this varies and needs to be a conversation with your doctor. There is no DIY medicine here on this channel. Next question. All right, before I move on to the next questions, let's do a quick myth check. Now tell me which one of these are true. Carbs make you fat, sit-ups melt body fat, fruit sugar is evil, starving helps burn fat. Spoiler alert, they're all BS. All right, question number 6. How much should I exercise per week? All right, so the general consensus to be healthy is about 150 minutes per week. But if you're trying to lose weight, we're gonna bump that up to 250 to 300 minutes per week. That's gonna be roughly 35 to 45 minutes per day. That's gonna be either walking, lifting, dancing in your kitchen. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Don't get caught up in the best way, just do something. I wish I could freaking lose all this weight by just dancing 40 minutes a day. All right, question 7, is that where we're on? Yeah. All right. Number 7, what's the best way to lose weight? Let's not make it overcomplicated, let's just keep it simple. So a calorie deficit plus movement plus sleep equals weight loss. And if you repeat that over and over, you're gonna get results. There's no magic, it's just really math and habits. All right, question number 8. How much protein do I need for weight loss? We're gonna aim for 0.7 to 1 gram per pound of your goal body weight. So are you trying to get to 150 pounds? Shoot for 105 to 150 grams of protein per day. Easy. All right, question number 9. Can I lose weight without exercise? Yes, but it's gonna be slower and you'll probably lose some more muscle than fat in the process. Exercise is gonna help you lose that weight, keep it off faster, and you're gonna feel better in the process. Exercise is fun. You could literally lose weight doing nothing, and by nothing I mean don't eat food and just lay down. You'll lose weight, I promise you. All right, question number 10, how do I break a weight loss plateau? First off, I'm gonna need you to chill, slow down. All right, once you do that, then I'm gonna need you to recheck your calories, maybe add a walk into your day, maybe sleep a little bit more. Trust me, you're not broken, your body's just adjusting, plateaus are normal. Hey, are you still watching? Then you're officially smarter than 90% of people on TikTok. Smash that like button if this is helping you in any way, and drop the weirdest weight loss myth you've ever heard in the comments down below. Of course, I'm gonna read them all and then reply to them. Question number 11, is intermittent fasting effective? Yes. For some people it is. If you're gonna be binge eating during your eating windows, then you're not gonna be losing weight. You're gonna be eating the same amount of calories, if not more calories than you would on a normal diet. Intermittent fasting is a tool. It's not some magic spell that's gonna make you lose weight automatically. Question number 12, does apple cider vinegar help you lose weight? First off, that is disgusting. Also, a little research exists to support that apple cider vinegar does anything for weight loss. Experts haven't found any meaningful weight loss or long-term hunger control with the use of apple cider vinegar. Also, it just tastes awful, so don't do that to yourself. Apple cider vinegar, where do people get these ideas from? Cider vinegar is so gross. All right, halfway through the questions. Question number 13, how many calories should I eat to lose weight? All right, to answer this question, it's very simple. So first, find a total daily energy expenditure calendar. You can Google it. There's a bunch of them out there for free online. Once you find that number, subtract 500. Boom, you got a custom calorie deficit, easy. Or, you could not do that and you could just keep guessing on the amount of calories you need to eat each day. I don't know, pick your poison. Question number 14, do I have to count my calories to lose weight? No, of course you don't have to count calories to lose weight, but there's a lot of things that you do, but there's a lot of things that you do that you probably should be doing, and if you don't, nobody's gonna say anything to you, but they probably should. Kind of like showering, you know, you're gonna smell really bad, but you don't have to shower. So same thing when you're tracking calories, especially if it's your first time losing all this weight. All right, question number 15, which fruits are best for weight loss? Berries, apples, grapefruits, things with high fiber and low calories are perfect, but stop blaming bananas. Fruit probably is not your problem if you're overweight. Answering questions, knocking them out. Oh yeah. Question number 16, what's the ice hack for weight loss? All right, so the ice hack is gonna be cold exposure therapy of really any sort, whether that be you plunge it into an ice bucket or you're just eating things that are cold. Okay, so this might boost your metabolism slightly, but barely. So pretty much it's a cool story, but with lukewarm results. Nobody? Okay, next question. All right, question number 17, how to avoid loose skin after weight loss. All right, so some tips for trying to avoid loose skin after weight loss is to lose that weight slowly, build some muscle so that it fills up where that loose skin is, and to hydrate thoroughly during that. It's gonna help the skin retain its elasticity. But in some cases, depending on how much weight you are losing, it's really unavoidable. Even myself, from when I was about 300 pounds and lost about 100 pounds down to 200 pounds now, I have some loose skin around my midsection and my love handles, and I've just accepted that that skin is never going to go away. But you know what? That loose skin is proof that I did something hard, so if you have loose skin as well, it's also proof that you did something hard, so wear it with pride. I don't know if you can see it, I don't know. It's just not, you know, it is what it is. All right, question number 18. Can I lose fat by just eating healthy? Yes, of course you can. If healthy also means not overeating. Gain weight from eating almond butter and quinoa. Trust me. All right, question number 19. Can I lose fat by only eating less? Technically, yes, of course you can. A calorie deficit is gonna make you lose weight. No surprise there. But if you do it through a crash dieting method, that's gonna mean you're gonna lose more muscle and you're gonna be absolutely miserable during the process. So small, consistent deficits are gonna win every single time. Question number 20, is yoga, dancing, or cycling enough to lose weight? Yes, movement is movement, but strength training on top of those things is gonna be a game changer. Once again, we're dancing for weight loss. Dancing for weight loss, dancing for weight loss. I'm just gonna stop. Coming up, supplements, Ozempic, and the truth about skipping meals. Question 21, is skipping meals good for weight loss? I mean, yeah, sometimes it can be if it puts you in a caloric deficit, but this is often gonna backfire with late night binging sessions. It's not when you eat, it's about how much and what you're eating. Question number 22, do weight loss supplements work? All right, just to make it real simple for everybody, the only supplements that are really gonna do anything are pretty much protein powders, maybe a fiber supplement, maybe a multivitamin, and creatine. Those are all gonna be actually maybe helpful in your fitness journey as well as for weight loss. But fat burners, detox teas, you're better off just saving your money for real food. Question number 23, is diet or exercise more important? So let's think of it like this. Diet is king and exercise is queen. Together, they rule the fat loss kingdom. That was terrible. That was corny. Moving on. All right, question number 24. Do fat loss injections work like Ozempic? Yes, of course, they are gonna work. They're gonna help reduce hunger and improve insulin response. But they are tools, not a free pass to go back to drive-through therapy. Question number 25, and our final question for this video. How do I maintain weight loss long-term? All right, so first off, you're gonna have to think about losing weight as there's no finishing line. It's just once you get to your goal weight, you're gonna be sustaining. So you're gonna wanna keep the habits that helped you lose that weight and build on them. This is a whole life journey, not just a single 6 months of losing weight. So really just wanna maintain those habits that you built and then find new passions within fitness. Like for myself, I really found walking and then ultimately running to be those things that have helped me in my fitness journey. And on top of that, I've always loved weightlifting. So you just gotta find the things that you love to do when you're moving your body. And like I've said before, that could be dancing, swimming, hiking, anything. Just do something. And also don't eat too much food on top of it. That's important. Keynote. All right, let's do a quick review of what we've gone over. So walking works, sit-ups don't burn belly fat, protein matters, magic pills don't matter, consistency over intensity always, and slow equals sustainable. Still here? You're already ahead of most people Googling their way into frustration. If this helped clear up even one myth you believed, hit like, subscribe, and drop the dumbest weight loss myth you've ever fallen for in the comments below. No judgment, we've all been there. And if you want more real answers, not fluff, check out some of my other videos on the channel and hopefully they'll be of help for you.